Well, we're starting off day 64 with a river crossing and a suspension bridge. Outstanding. Oh, look it, she's filming too. How wonderful.
It's pretty. Oh, it's shaking.
Okay, we're back out in the wet woods. Yeah, so yesterday it worked out pretty good actually. Right at the end of the day when it just absolutely started to downpour, we got to a gap right here where there was a couple of hikers hanging out with a friend of theirs, and they offered to give us a ride into town for a resupply, which was freaking sweet. So we ran in, did our resupply, and then we decided it was too late to get back on trail last night. So we actually went to the brewery in town, because that's what we do. Anyway, we hit up the brewery, and while we were there, the barista, or whatever they call them, the bartender, she started talking. We were talking about hiking, and she offered to give us a ride back to the trail this morning. So that was freaking awesome. So her and her boyfriend have hiked the AT, most of it, a lot of it. So it was pretty sweet, pretty lucky on our part actually. So yeah, we got our little resupply. I think we got just a few more days of food just to get to Waynesboro. So, and it is huge climbs today. Yep. I hear people talking too. Must be that shelter that's coming up. So according to Far Out, we're supposed to be at a view in about a mile, and it's pretty foggy, so hopefully it lifts so we can show you a good view. If not, there's a few more along the way today, so we'll see if this lifts or not. I mean, it is cool walking through it, but you know, it is nice to see some views after these big climbs. You're gonna have to use your imagination on this view because we're still sucked in. But I'll bet it's cool.
You got it.
What?
Said you got it. I'm videoing you.
Good. Because I almost fell on my ass back there.
So all we've been doing is climbing and climbing rocks, not just going straight up. It's been crazy. Whew. It's very foggy out. I don't know if you can see. Oh. I'm exhausted. And my hip started hurting again, really bad. Certain times it causes pain all the way down my leg. So I'm thinking it's got to be some kind of a nerve. There was a reroute that took a couple miles off, but no views. I guess there's waterfalls. That was about it. But I wanted to come up here because there's something cool. We'll be able to see the outcropping, but no view from out, seeing out. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, very, very tiring. Very humid out today, so I am completely drenched. Oh. All right.
I'm really gonna make you happy. That entire climb we just did, we only covered a mile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very steep, very hard.
That was a fucking 2.5 hour mile.
Yeah.
So we finally summited and there's no views. None. That big ass climb for nothing. Awesome. Not a good day. Trying not to be negative, but I'm not in it today. I'm struggling. My feet are soaked. I was sweating so hard there was sweat dripping off the brim of my hat. My shoulder still hurts. And today's the first time since we've been out here I actually contemplated letting Sunflower hike this on her own. Not a good day.
All right, little side trail here. Holy crap. That is so cool.
Not too shucking fabulous. Well, we finally got ourselves a view-ish. Look at that. We're above the clouds. And that is a steep drop-off cliff that we're on. Pretty sweet. Hey, clumsy McClumserton, don't get too close. So I just looked this up. It's called Hanging Rock Overlook. And it's a bit of all right.
Yeah.
Maybe this will pull me out of my funk. It's pretty sweet though.
This is the one that I was looking forward to.
Oh, was it now?
Yeah, I've heard about this one.
Oh, this is what I'm looking forward to. What's up? So, that view up there was pretty awesome. It does help pull me out of my funk. And then we just passed some day hikers and they gave me a beer. And it's good and it's cold and it helps. And I'm probably not going to share it.
You don't know. I do not.
I'm not sharing it then.
Nope.
Yep, and there they are. You can hear them. Yeah. So that view was pretty damn awesome. And that helps pull me out of my little funk. Unfortunately, we were just looking at the map and we were curious to where Chimney Rock is. Apparently we passed it and didn't even know it. So I guess it's not something you can see from the trail. I had no idea. So we just had our head down trying to get up that damn hill. So that sucks. I looked it up yesterday to see what it was going to be, and it looked kind of all right. You know, there's a few rocks sticking up like old chimneys, I guess, but we did not see them. So that sucks. But there's a few more views along the way today. Oh, so the app says. We'll find out. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Talk about one extreme to the other. A couple of days ago, I was telling you about the way one day hiker was acting, and then boom, another one. He gives me freaking roadies. You gotta love that. It's pretty awesome. So thank you. Excellent. He actually offered me a tall boy. I'm like, yeah, well, no. We're headed to the brewery, so I think this will get me by. Oh, that was awesome. I think I'm coming back. I'm coming back! All right, I think it's time to start giving some shout outs here. And I would like to shout out, we would like to give shout out to everybody who has donated to our GoFundMe or our, what do you have?
Venmo.
The Venmo. Every little bit helps, like tremendously. More than you guys even know. Watch your step, my love. I was just thinking, 'cause we've been watching videos on hiking this trail for like damn near 15 years. I think I've talked about this. That's how we learned a lot about the trail. But watching what it used to be for like hostels and shuttle services to what it is now, it is absolutely insane. When we first started watching, you could stay at a hostel for 20 bucks. A lot of them had free shuttles. A lot of them had, you know, free showers and free laundry and all that. Now, your minimum stay is like $45, and every shuttle costs money, and a lot of places actually charge for your laundry. So it's almost like they're preying on the hiker community, which I get it. They got to make money too. I totally understand that. But, you know, the cost of hiking is going way up compared to what it used to be just 10 years ago. But anyway, yes, thank you to everybody who's donated. That's awesome. We really appreciate it. As Uncle D says, you know, you got to keep us lubricated out here with the beers, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, and so don't get me wrong. Not all shuttles and not all hostels are, you know, trying to take advantage of hikers at all. That's not what I'm trying to say, but there are a few. But what comes to mind is the Stanimals in Glasgow. Dude, they are freaking awesome. Boom Hour, he's kind of like, I really don't know what his title is, but he's kind of like running the show there. Just awesome. He totally wants to help hikers. Yes, they charge for shuttles, but it's not ridiculous. And he brought us to the deli for free a couple of times. And then when he's just driving, he picks up other hikers that aren't even staying at his shuttle or at his hostel and bringing them, you know, to the trail or wherever they want to go for free. Like, he's just a good guy. And, you know, it's very much appreciated out here because, you know, a lot of people just, you know, they're overcharging for shuttles, and it's kind of ridiculous, but you know, you're at their mercy, you know, unless you hitch, which we've had decent luck hitching actually. But some of these roads are so backcountry, you just don't get any cars going on them. But you know, the main roads, we've had decent luck, I think. But yeah, man, everybody in the community has been so good to us, you know, with hitching rides and going out of their way to bring us places. Like, people are awesome. They really are. It's good to see it too, because, you know, in everyday life, people just see the negative side of everything, and you don't get to see like the good side of people. And out here, you really do. There's a lot of awesome people still around, so you know, there's hope.
Well, we are about to the end of the day.
Well, we don't know.
Well, maybe. It all depends if we can get a hitch into the brewery to get a drink, get some food, and then get back out on trail. That's our plan. So we'll see how our plan works.
We might get stuck there and that's a free tent, which is fine.
Yeah, because they do have free tenting. So we'll see. But plans always change. We always try to just kind of go with it, make a plan and see what happens. So let's see what happens. So we came out of the woods to a meadow. It's still foggy out though. All right, we got a bunch of day hikers coming towards us, so just quick wanted to show you. And I'll let you guys go.
So we're at the Devil's Backbone right now. We stopped for a beer and food, and we decided we're going to get back on trail. So we're going to go out to the parking lot and try to hitch a ride back up the hill.
So
but this place is really cool. But we just didn't video because there's
so many
hundreds of people here. So.
Yeah, we didn't realize how popular it was, but I guess they call it, what did they say?
Oh, this is called Alcohol Alley. That's what they call this whole area.
Because there's wineries and everything around here.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, we're going to try to hitch a ride back up. See you in a bit. So the Devil's Backbone was pretty cool. And when we were done eating, we only had one beer. It was good beer. Hazy Puppy, I think it was called. Hazy Puppy IPA. And we got a pretty easy hitch right back to the trail. So we're back on trail and we're headed north. Looks like we're going to try to get 8 more in today to make it a shorter day for tomorrow. We'll see if it gets too dark or whatever, but we're going to go for it. All right, we'll catch up with you down trail. And just like that, we're back into the fog. It lifts, it comes in. It lifts, it comes in. Socked in view, that's all we get. That's it. It was probably pretty cool though. And probably trying to get to the shelter is a tad aggressive considering that's going to put us over 20 for the day. And we stopped for beer and food, so we'll see. Okay, so everything out here is fluid. I told you this before. We have a tentative new plan. We'll see how this works. We were gonna try to push 20 something miles to get to a shelter. We now believe that we can get all the way to town. Yes, we might have to night hike a little bit, but here's our thought process. If we stay out tonight, we're going to do a Nero into town in the rain. It'll start raining at 5 a.m. And then when we get into town, we got to hustle to resupply, ice everything like our knees and our feet and all that. We just got to hustle doing everything to get back on trail again the next day. If we can make it tonight, we could technically zero in town instead of Nero and have all the time in the world to get everything we need to get done, which would be awesome. Because we still have planning to do for the Shenandoah. We're not 100% sure of our plan of attack through there yet. We're trying not to carry a ton of food, and there is waysides. We've got them sort of mapped out. We're trying to figure out our daily mileage for the whole Shennies. So it would just help us if we get there tonight. With that being said, we're not gonna kill ourselves to get there. So if we can get to that shelter at a reasonable time, and we know we can get into town by 9 p.m., I think we're gonna go for it if we feel okay. So if that's the case, I'm gonna call ahead of time and have a shuttle waiting on us to get there. That's our plan. I'll let you know how things turn out. We're really scooting along right now just to try to make sure this works. So, but we'll catch up with you down here in a little bit. Okay, so we are still on schedule for our 9 o'clock-ish pickup. We are motoring, so we haven't been videoing very much because we have a long ways to go in a short amount of time to get there. But I don't know if we're gonna have to slow down here in a second because my feet still hurt like son of a bitch. But more importantly, Sunflower's hip's acting up again, so we might have to slow her down. But I still think we're gonna be there in time. Not that big of a deal. If we're not, he'll wait. He's a trail angel. So, yeah, it's obviously still foggy. It's getting later in the day. We're probably gonna have to put the headlamps on for a little night hike, but I don't know. We'll see if it gets to that. If it is, it's not gonna be very long. And we just saw a deer, but I could not get my camera out fast enough. It bolted as soon as we come around the corner. I was just thinking about our senses because right now the woods smell just like back home in the Adirondacks where I hunt. So it smells just like it. And it's weird how your nose knows things. A couple examples. I don't know what kind of perfume that my grandmother used to wear, but once in a while I smell somebody wearing it and it brings me straight back to when I was a kid. And I just remember. And you know, there's a smell that a lidol, and when you're deployed in the desert, there's lidols everywhere, and it's a very distinct smell of the exhaust. And sometimes when I smell that, it brings me straight back to the desert. A couple years ago, I was working night shift, and we had a lidol out to be able to see. It was freezing. I went over to put my hands under the exhaust to warm them up. And it's I mean, it brought me straight back to the desert. It's crazy.
What you doing? Meh.
Huh?
Oh, there's two. I didn't see the other one in the back.
We're still walking. We are 3.1 from our destination for the evening. And Sunflower's hip is really bothering her. We slowed way down, but we're still good. And my Achilles and my feet, they've been hurting all day. It's not getting any better tonight. And then I just did some looking and figuring. And I know why we're in pain. Because as of right now, we have already hiked over a marathon. And by the time we get into town tonight, we will have hiked 30.1 miles. Whew. Not amazing. But it's our biggest hike day for damn sure. Like by a lot, huh, babe? Yeah, it's our biggest hike day by a long shot. We did do 30 way back, but it was a mix of aqua blaze and hiking. So today's the big one. And we're taking a 0 again because we deserve it. And we're talking about it. And I'm like, if we do 2:15s to get there, we get there a day later. If we get there in one day, we can spend a whole day resting our body. So I don't know if that's going to pan out the way we think it's going to, but we'll find out. Don't give a shit. How you feeling, my love?
Tired.
We got a mile and a half left, and we're almost there, and we are whooped.
Yeah, my feet hurt. My hip hurts. I'm just tired.
Don't worry, because I'm going to get you in a shower and a wonderful warm bed. How's that?
Yeah.
Right on. See you in a minute. Look how bright it looks in the camera. That's crazy. It is dark enough where Sunflower is actually using her headlamp, and I can see from the light of hers, but it is dark. I cannot believe the camera shows it this light. We are 0.4 from our destination. And holy smokes, was it a rough day. But it's rewarding because this is the most miles that we've done. And I'm getting good food.
so we got to the room. I don't even know what time we got off.
Off trail?
After 9.
We got to the room after 9. We got off trail at 8:40.
Yeah, and holy crapola.
So today ended up being 30.1 miles.
Ooh, that's stressful.
And there was a lot of climbing to start. It kind of petered off towards the end. It wasn't too bad. But I will say this. We called what I thought was a shuttle driver. It was a trail angel. And he picked us up, didn't charge us a thing. I obviously gave him gas money because it was amazing what he did. His name's Kevin, and he is phenomenal. And he's been a trail angel for 3 years, he said. So, yeah, thank you very much, Kevin. You are an amazing man.
Yes, you are, especially because we texted you last minute, and we were thinking it was going to be after 9 o'clock. So, yeah, and we pushed big miles today.
Man, we put the hammer down today.
Yeah, so much that my feet and my hips hurting.
Yeah, my feet hurt. And it's funny because I think I was just talking, I don't know if it was today, yesterday, whenever it was, I was talking about how hostels and shuttle drivers kind of try to, take advantage of hikers and stuff, but that's a real trail angel right there. That was awesome. That was just amazing. Great. And we got lucky today because when we were hiking through, we hitched into the brewery, got picked up right away.
Yep. We
hitched back, got picked up right away, and hopped right back on trail. We were in that brewery, out of that brewery, and back on trail within an hour. It was awesome. Thank goodness, because we wouldn't have made it here if it took any longer.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, that's a cool brewery too. So you guys should definitely check that out. It's Devil's Backbone Brewery. That place is amazing. It's not just a brewery. It's huge. They had fire pits and maybe 5 or 6 buildings. It was awesome.
Oh, sorry, my hand's getting tired.
I know. We're all tired anyway.
All right. But yeah, so awesome day. Lots of big miles, and we're done. We're tired.
Yep. Now we just have to rest up tomorrow and get ready for the Shenandoahs.
Yep.
We figure it's 100. It might be 100 even miles. If we could wrap off 520s and get through there in 5 days, that would be great. I feel like we might roll into town. What's it called? Front Royal? I think we might roll in there early on day 5 because I think it's pretty cruisy. So we might be able to. We're not going to do 30 again. That's just not in the cards. But we might be able to do like a few 25s. Man, I don't know. We'll see. It is pretty cruisy from what we hear. So that's definitely going to help. See. I think the climb this morning put the hurting on us. That was a big climb.
It was.
But you seen that view with that overlook something rock? Wow. And my crappy mood this morning went perfect. That overlook, I got a beer, Trail Magic from another hiker. Then we went to the brewery and got hitched right away. I mean, it was a great day. It was a great day.
Yep. So now we're going to bed. It's been
we keep
a long
forgetting
day.
to do the good nights because we're so damn tired at the end of the day. And we almost fell asleep again. I was like, oh, we got to do it. So, there, this is for you guys.
All right. So good night.
Good night.